Now let's go over to the Middle East, where a car bomb has killed at least 13 people and injured several others in the Syrian town of Azaz. The explosion took place near a mosque hours after the iftar. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said that the dead included, in fact, 4 children. The northwestern town of Azaz was earlier under the control of Kurdish fighters. It has been hit by similar attacks in the past. A car bomb explosion came hours after Israeli airstrikes targeted an airbase in Syria's Homs province. The attack on the T4 airbase killed 2 Israeli soldiers and injured 2 others. The attack destroyed a rocket warehouse. The airbase, in fact, also stations Iranian fighters and Hezbollah paramilitary forces. Now, reports claim that several buildings were also destroyed. U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted about the situation in Syria ahead of his departure for the UK. Trump wrote, and I quote here, "Hearing word that Russia, Syria, and to a lesser extent Iran are bombing the hell out of Idlib province in Syria and killing many innocent civilians. The world is watching this as it happens. Now, what is the purpose? What will it get you? Stop," unquote. In the meanwhile, Iran has ruled out talks with the U.S. after Mike Pompeo hinted at talks in Switzerland. Earlier, U.S. Secretary had confirmed that U.S. is willing to hold talks, but without any preconditions. Mike Pompeo is currently in Switzerland and has met with Swiss Foreign Minister as well. Now, the discussions focused on Iran as, in fact, an effort to ease rising tensions that have sparked fears of conflict. Although U.S. says it won't relent in its campaign to pressure Iran, President Donald Trump has signaled a willingness to talk with Iran's leadership.
We're prepared to engage in a conversation with no preconditions. We're ready to sit down with them. But the American effort to fundamentally reverse the malign activity of this Islamic Republic, this revolutionary force, is going to continue. We're certainly prepared to have that conversation when the Iranians conclude that they want to behave like a normal nation. There's real challenges inside of Iran today. They're not caused by our economic sanctions. They're caused by 40 years of the Islamic regime not taking care of its people, instead using their resources to destroy real lives, to use resources to underwrite Hezbollah, to using resources to fight in Syria, where 6 million human beings, 6 million people have been displaced because of Iranian activity in support of the Assad regime there.
Now, Switzerland represents U.S. interest in Iran and has been an intermediary between the two before. Tensions between Iran and the U.S. have steadily risen after Washington pulled out of the Iran nuclear deal last year. Since then, the U.S. has taken a number of steps to corner Iran, both economically and politically. Last month, Washington deployed a bomber task force and aircraft carrier to the Gulf, citing threats from Iran's forces and also the proxies. Now, on Saturday, Iran's President Hassan Rouhani had hinted that Tehran would be willing to hold talks with the U.S. if they showed respect and abided by international rules. Rouhani also said that Tehran would not be pushed into talks with Washington.